Welcome to the city of Hue, the former capital of Vietnam, a historical city. I'm here for 4 days and it's predicted it's going to rain for every single one of them. I've got quite a lot to do while I'm here. I'm going to visit the Imperial City and the Citadel. I'm going to visit some of the old king's tombs that are dotted around the city. And I'm even going to try and sneak in to an abandoned water park. But none of that is happening today. Today I'm just going to have a walk around the city. Hopefully the rain doesn't get any worse. It's just started drizzling. But this is pretty much what it's going to be like for the next few days. It's crazy, the weather in Vietnam. Hanoi was pretty nice, it was okay. Moved to Cat Ba, pissing it down. Go to Ninh Binh, really nice and hot. Then come here and it's pissing it down again. 4 years ago when I arrived in Hue, I literally came out of the train station and was approached by a guy who asked where I was from, and when I said England, he was like, "Oh, England, England," and then he found out I was a teacher. He's like, "Oh, I'm a teacher as well," and then he was asking me for some English money, and I've just met the same guy. still asking for English money. I might as well have a walk around even though it's pissing it down. We're right next to the Perfume River. What a lovely name for a river that is. This park that's just next to the Perfume River has various sculptures, this one being the biggest, this giant head, which apparently was made years ago but only actually put on display around 10 years ago. And it's dedicated to Pan Boi Chau. Pan Boi Chau sought assistance from Japan and fought against the French in the early 20th century, and he was imprisoned in this city for the last years of his life by the French. It's a nice old building, probably built by the French, I would have thought. And another one further on down here, maybe 20 meters away or so, there's an embroidery museum. Look, it's raining, okay? Let's go and have a look at the embroidery museum. Is this what used to be the embroidery museum? Has it closed its doors? It's not looking good. Well, according to Google Maps, it's under renovation, but it just looks like it's empty to me. I really don't remember it looking as run down as this when I was here 4 years ago. Looks like it's been empty for a while. Yeah, this is the entrance. No more embroidery museum in Hue. That's a shame. I hate seeing things closed down. In fact, if you look at it from here, it looks a right dump, doesn't it? There's just empty buildings everywhere. Another empty building. What is going on in this city? And just opposite, we have another empty building. Looks like old Hue is falling on hard times. I mean, this is right next to the Perfume River. This is actually still open. It's just not open today because it's Monday. It's an art foundation, a famous Vietnamese artist apparently. It's okay, I can go now, it's on green. I very nearly turned around 5 minutes after leaving the hostel to go back just because of the weather, but I'm gonna brave it. This is bearable. I can cope with this. I'm gonna head off to a market, a local market. That's what I'm gonna do. There's a few things down here, but they're like an hour's walk away, and I don't really want to walk an hour and then have to come back. Could get a grab, I suppose, but I'm a tight arse, so I'll do that when I've got the bicycle. They seem to have something about cats in this park. No idea who this is. There's no information. Can't find anything on Google Maps either. Wow, look at this. Well, I've just had a look on Google as to what this actually is, and someone says it's a World War II monument and someone says it's a World War I monument. So who knows? I'm pretty hungry. I've only had a banana pancake in the last, well, what, 16 hours. So I'm gonna go to a restaurant that sells some local Hue dishes. I've got it saved to my Google Maps and I have no idea why. The restaurant's actually only got 3.9, but most of the recent reviews say that the food's great. It looks cheap enough. So yeah, I don't know whether it's a place I've been to or whether it's just a place that I've heard about and saved. Who knows? Anyway, it's 5 minutes walk from here. So let's go and get some local Hue dishes. Oh, this is it. Little small place. Is there any seats? Quite on top. Hello. Okay, here? Yeah. I've gone for this. Looks like crispy pork. But who knows? Who knows what it is? Well, I've just looked it up on Google and apparently this translates as wet cake, but it basically looks like noodles. And yeah, so I guess you take a little bit of everything. Everything's cold. Dip it in this chili sauce. Let's get some of that veg on there. Not a massive amount of veg, to be honest. So we've got bean sprouts, we've got some crispy fried onions under there. So let's give it a go. Where's that pork gone? There we go. The soft noodle and the crunchy bean sprout and crunchy fried onion, sweet chilli, pork. It's the mint that really lifts it. It's so fresh. It's absolutely delicious. I'm deep in the heart of Hue now, in the Chuden Market, I believe this is called. Again, like the market that we saw in Ninh Binh. A lot of the people are like actually asleep. And I'm cutting up a pile of frogs. Tofu for sale here. Various pickled veg. Well, this is what you call a proper market. This has not changed much over the years. And here we seem to be walking into the fish section. Lots of seafood and shellfish. Walking away from the market, but there's still people just at the side of the road selling bits of fruit and veg, and got some meat over here, some birds, chicken or something. Fruit over there. Not sure what she's selling. I've just made the decision that I'm going to head back to my hostel because it's just bloody miserable. Now, I need to accept that it's going to be miserable the whole time I'm here, to be honest. As I was crossing over this bridge, I looked to my right and in the opposite direction to where I need to be, spotted a huge cathedral. So I'm going to go and have a look at that. It did seem that the gates were locked, so we might not be able to go in. It's not easy to see the road when you've got this bloody waterproof on. But at least we can get a look at it from outside. In fact, the gates are locked, so we're not going to be able to go in. Looks pretty impressive though. The road's blocked off because it looks like we've got a train about to come past. There we go. And there it is. Look at the size of it. It's huge. The Chuk Mung Nam Moi, or the Kung Chuk Tan Zuan, or the Kung Ko Shu Hiep Tong. I have no idea what any of these things mean. This is Emmanuel Nguyen Van Tro, who was beheaded. And they have a quote from him saying, "No, priest I am, I'd rather die than give up evangelizing." These are all being beheaded. I've just walked down the street without realising this is where I stayed last time. I just spotted this hotel, this nice hotel. And that's where I stayed. And when I was here, this was just being built. Now look at it. It's a multiplex cinema. Just down here, there was a coffee shop called Lens Place, but not lens as in the place of lens, lens as in camera lens. It was a really nice coffee shop, and it was the only one I actually went to twice. Now on Google Maps, it doesn't find it anymore, so I don't think it's going to be here, which is a shame, because I would stop in there and have a coffee. They also did amazing passion fruit juice, but it doesn't appear to be here anymore. Do you know what? It is still here. Lens Cafe. It looks open to me. Get in. I tried to order an Americano and he said yes, and then they came back and they said cappuccino, and yeah, so I've basically gone for an espresso, which is fine actually. I don't need a full coffee. Espresso will do the job. And I've also gone for something called Passion Snow, which I think is what I ordered last time. And my blog actually says that this place does an amazing passion fruit drink, so I'm guessing that's the same. I've also got two of them. Don't know what they are. Cold tea, I think. For the espresso and the passion fruit drink, it's come to just over £1. Well, we're not far away from my hostel now, and this street is basically Bar Street. Bar after bar on here, so that's convenient. I've left the hostel. It was very easy to stay there, to be honest. Have a couple of beers and not walking around in this pissy weather. But it's my first night in Hue, and tonight Vietnam are actually playing in the final of the, I think it's the Mitsubishi Southeast Asian tournament or something, but it's the final tonight. The final's over 2 legs. They've already played the first leg, that ended 2-2. So whoever wins tonight wins the entire trophy. And yeah, I mean, every little place that I've gone past is showing it. Now I'm hoping to just find a pub. I'm not looking for some little Vietnamese place tonight. I want a pub where I can sit down, have a burger, watch the match and a few beers. And this place looks like it might be the one. See what we've got. Thank you.